could be caught up.
Right.
I mean, I think Ruffles is his first session.
Yeah. So we had a gig where we were like the band on a cruise ship, and then we got shipwrecked, and we found ourselves on this island, and we were on our way to meet up, I think, with a Revolutionary Army base located in Baltimore out west. But
Right,
anyway,
yes.
anywhere where we are, there's like some Dan Jingjiao, which, despite what it sounds like, is not in fact an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet. He is apparently the like local ruler on the mainland, but that's not where we are. We're in like some small fishing village, and they were having some problems. Turns out they are infested with goblins. So we went into the woods, found the goblins, killed the goblins, found some goblin kids, decided the kids aren't a threat and left them alone, and brought the corpses of the goblins as proof back to town. They're all now very appreciative of us. And there is a ship coming in like a day or two that we should be able to hitch a ride on.
Right, that's all right.
That's about it.
Right, so you're all facing.
Did Mr. cut out for no one else?
Yeah,
I'm
I was
sorry.
waiting for
Did
him
I
to
get
continue.
out? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you did.
Sorry. Okay. So the mayor, y'all are having the mayor has y'all having a party, right? Ain't that what I had y'all doing at the very end, or no?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, we were.
Yeah,
Well, we were
yeah.
at the inn and we were like playing music and stuff because we're a band and.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's right. Yes. Yeah.
You know, and whatever like Mayor Ding Dong it is, I forget his name. I didn't write it down.
Right, Mayor. Whoop slap. Yes. He.
Mayor Boot Slap. Okay.
Yes. He wants you to. He says he'll let you use his ship to go to the mainland. You know, he wants you off of his island. Wants you to after the rest and the party and everything. He wants you to make yourself scarce. He don't know why you were here, but he needs you gone. And you notice that his that while he tells you to leave, he keeps shifting to look at his new bodyguards that he has. And the two bodyguards are nicely dressed. One is kind of short and kind of balding on top, kind of chubby. The other one is tall and lanky, got long hair. And he is also dressed very nice.
So is he like trying to
But
like to tell us that these guards are not like actually his guards, they're more his jailers?
give me an insight check. Sorry, did I break up on you? He could be speaking in another language for all you know. Yeah, you're not very insightful.
Maybe that's his headsman.
Okay.
But he does keep. When y'all mention the goblins, he kind of glances at the men and then tells you that, yeah, he thanks you for doing that. And he'll give you passage to the mainland. Just get you out of here.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Okay, so y'all are not gonna do anything else around here? Because if not, he's just gonna quickly usher you out of the building and onto the ship.
Oh, it's here now.
I mean, his ship is his personal ship. His small ship is going to get you there, but it's not your ship. It's going to take you to drop you off and get you off his island.
Ah, okay. Sounds good to me.
Yes. Okay. So if nobody has any objections, you notice that the two guards, his two bodyguards, haven't stopped looking at you like. It's like they are shocked to see gnomes, but they are not shocked that you are gnomes, if you follow what I'm saying.
Yeah. They know gnomes exist, unlike the rest of these simple townsfolk.
Yeah, and they're wondering how you were here.
We took our left foot and we put it in front of our right foot.
Well, no, we were on
But
a
they
ship.
don't say nothing. They just watch. That's all.
Right.
And you don't need an inside check to can tell that, because that's very blatant about it. They're not trying to hide. They're just watching.
Well, yeah, but we're famous, so that makes sense.
Right. Okay, okay. Well, if neither of y'all do anything, he is Zordon, not Zeldon. He's going to usher you out and put you on the ship.
Excellent. That's exactly what we wanted.
He asked you if you, because they had y'all in a crate, he asked if y'all would like to go back into a crate for comfort.
No.
Yeah, the pass.
I mean, okay.
Jib, jib, jab.
I could go for a nice pie tin, preferably one that's recently used by a pie.
And before y'all leave, Betty comes in and she brings some cobbler for y'all to enjoy
fuck
on
yeah.
your trip.
Oh, even better.
I would like to come up with a beautiful poem to thank the woman for the cobbler. Let's see. My performance is. Oh yeah, it's a wonderful poem.
Okay. Yes, it is a wonderful poem. The mayor kind of rolls his eyes. The two guards chuckle, and the woman blushes and thanks you profusely. Tells you the next time you're in
Oh, no.
town, she will give you more cobbler. No, she
Oh,
says
yeah.
she will give you all the cobbler you can eat, is what she told you.
Oh, she's gonna regret that one.
I know, that's why you may never
We're coming
get back here.
No, we're coming back. That's.
Absolutely. Yep.
Hmm.
We're good.
We now have a new
That's a big
favorite
request. We're
vacation
gonna come back for
destination.
cobbler. Look, after we explore the island of cheese, we're coming back here for all the cobbler we can eat. That's what's gonna happen.
Okie dokie. So, kind of wish Gilbert was here for this session. Anyway, so y'all are ushered onto the ship, and you set sail. All right. And some of the crew members are kind of leery of a bunch of gnomes. They've never seen you before. But as you notice, the ship pulls away, you notice that one of the guards pulls something out and kind of talks into it.
On the ship or on the island?
On the island, one of the two bodyguards, as the ship sails away, you notice that he takes something, he reaches into his pocket and starts speaking into something while watching y'all.
Okay. Neat.
He's trying to steal our cobbler.
He is trying to steal our cobbler. This must not be allowed.
Oh,
It must not.
all right. Well, I gotta go to give me a second to go to the bathroom. It just hit me, and I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourself.
He's trying to. The DM is trying to steal our cobbler. He's planning.
He is.
This cannot be allowed.
Mm-mm.
So, just to confirm, does anyone speak Goblin?
No.
No.
I technically haven't picked my other language.
Conveniently, it is goblin.
I mean, you
Strange.
don't have to
I
do
speak
that.
Goblin. Goblins, if nobody has a Goblin's one that I'll take anyway. It's
I've
just
got
a useful
common
language to
and
have to
gnomish.
bullshit with.
All right, back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I have Guild Artisan for my background so that I can be a cook. So I get a language.
What language did you take?
Goblin?
No, you didn't. Seriously, did you take Goblin?
Yeah.
Why would you take Goblin?
Yeah.
I would need an explanation of why you took Goblin.
It's an uncommon language. It's actually one of my go-tos. Like, I don't actually have a reason. It's just one of my go-tos. It's functionally
Okay.
useful. It's
Oh, boy.
functionally useful. And it's
I
not
mean, it's
often
very
taken except for
useful
by
in
the
this
fucking
it would
Friday.
have been. It would have been very useful last week when the goblins were begging for their lives and the party was still killing them.
No, they
Well, I
weren't. They
mean,
were clearly
being
threatening
able
the
to
party.
understand them wouldn't have changed the outcome of that.
No,
I speak
no.
Goblin
The
doesn't mean I'm
conversation went. I mean, it was jib jib jab versus goop goop goop. That's what it goop goop goop. That's what it was. The whole conversation.
And Jib Jab won.
just because I speak Goblin does not mean I am fond of them.
No, but you would have added some key details that were severely lacking in that confrontation. When they proceeded to kill the plot
proper-
thread.
A proper adventurer understands the goblin language, not out of any appreciation for the creatures that created it, but to more properly hate and destroy them.
Exactly.
Yes, I can go along. That is a good,
That's
good
my,
bardic answer. I can go along.
my go-to for bounty hunter. I always take the language of my favorite target. Doesn't mean I like them. I just want to know what they're saying when I kill them.
Hello.
Yo.
Hello.
Hello.
No.
Hello, Dustin. All right.
Which kind of bard
So
are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Spirits?
Aha! That was one of my ones I wasn't sure if somebody took, so I didn't take it.
Yeah, they do all kinds.
Technically,
of
none
stuff.
of these are locked in until level 3, but
Yeah. No, I'm just amusing myself with the fact that I blindly took Glam, assuming you guys wouldn't have taken it based on all of the other available options of what the party comp is.
I mean, yeah, they talked about it. They all picked one when we were here, and yeah, they all picked their favorite.
But I wasn't here for any of that. That's what's amusing me.
you were here
I
in
know, right?
spirit.
No, that's
I think
Thomas.
Gilbert took creation, didn't he?
Pretty sure somebody said he
I
took Valor.
think he did.
No, I don't think anybody took.
I was looking at Valor because I had Valor and Swords mixed up.
Hmm.
And then I looked into it and realized that Valor's a PHP one that is not very good.
I know the frontliners are Sleuth and Sin. They're the frontliners. Everybody else dumped Khan. So
Well, I didn't dump anything.
Under and Gilbert both dumped Khan, but they went caster, so they stand in the back and chip.
I didn't dump a single thing. I have strength and dex of 14, con of 12, int of 10, whiz of 10, and charisma of 16.
Nice and
I
round.
dumped int and wisdom to take Sentinel and Mage Slayer.
Well then, if you can read Goblin, Rindala, you know the note that they found that was written in Goblin says injure but not kill, cause as much chaos as possible, is what's written on in Goblin on the scrap of paper.
Well, it sounds like they failed their checklist.
That is what is on the
All right. Well, I'll share that with whoever will listen.
Huh. Well, it probably would have been more useful to know when we were still on the island. Oh well.
True. Yeah, we're going to the island now.
Well, I thought we were leaving the island.
Yeah, you aren't you? Aren't y'all just on
Yeah,
the
now we're
ship
going to a different
heading out?
island.
Yeah, we're on the boat.
the
And it
island
was
is-
leaving.
Yeah, you're on the boat. Yes.
Yeah, that's why I turned around and asked guards, so does anybody actually speak Goblin?
Just so happens that I do, but it's not important.
Okay.
Not important anymore. All right. Well, you're coming up on the port town of Hijo, which is Japanese name. It's because the town looks Japanese, except for a wrecked ship right next to the port against the cliffs. All right. So when the ship comes up, you notice that most of the sailors, when they exit the ship, head towards looks like the crashed ship that's kind of built into the side of the canyon. It clashes with the rest of the aesthetic of the island, which is sort of medieval Japan style. Okay, I'm going to describe the place. It is the Gillengrog Tavern. The Gillengrog Tavern is perched on a cliffside at the edge of the bustling port city in Egypt. The tavern itself is a sprawling structure built from the bones of a wrecked ship, the Sea Serpent, which crashed upon these jagged rocks decades ago. Over the years, it has been renovated and repurposed to house drunken revelry, shady deals, and whispered conspiracies. It clashes against the style of the setting town around it and has been an eyesore to the nobles of the city. That is the end, or the inn/tavern that is right off the port when y'all get off. And you notice that's where most of the sailors are going. In the
So
city,
you're saying we could gain favor with the nobles by burning this tavern down?
you could, yes.
Good to know.
However, I don't believe there would be a ship that would carry you anywhere if you set this place ablaze. But
If we got caught
consequences and all.
setting it ablaze.
But consequences and all that. It is consequences.
Consequences are just
I
tomorrow's
need all of you to
adventure.
make a perception check.
Hey, where's my perception?
I need all of you
Oh,
to make a perception check, please. Ma'ams.
So how long did it take us to get here on the boat?
2 days.
I am
roll
too
for me?
busy thinking about that cobbler.
You
Man, that
really are.
was
All
some
of you
good
have
cobbler.
y'all all have. That was very good. That was probably the best cobbler y'all have ever had. Let me roll. That cobbler was wasn't that good. It was actually
but-
she kind of burned the ends of it a little bit, and it tasted
but
kind
see,
of.
no, but see the extra scoring on the crust just added that little bit of texture difference, and that was good cobbler. Look, I wrote a 1.
Okay, yeah, you rolled a 1.
I'm
You think cobbler? Yeah, you
entrapped
think it
by
was the
that
most
cobbler right
obvious thing. But under Awix, you notice that
What?
the
Did someone roll for
whispers
me?
and looks of people. Oh no, what is it?
Uh, can I use my owl?
Sure,
All right. Well,
Did I
it gives you advantage.
miss a
Right?
roll?
Yeah, I needed a perception check from everybody.
Oh, don't worry, I'm great at these.
Yeah, you
That's a
went.
He didn't even
pretty
notice his
Well,
own foot in his
3 of
mouth.
you are still. I mean, Gimli, Radella, and Zordon are all still fascinated by the cobbler that they have.
now. Noted.
They're all debating over which part of it tastes the best. The
Well, clearly
overripe
the cobbler
berries,
part of it tastes the best.
the overripe berries, the burnt crust, or or the gooey center. They don't know which part tastes the best to them. They're all just debating it. As for under now, Awix, you notice that the townspeople are kind of looking at you just and whispering. This is a larger city. It's more prevalent than it was back in Cottontown. Here, these people are actively pointing and whispering and shit.
Well, of course, we're a famous band.
Yeah. You're a famous band. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah,
Very
that's great. We got some fans.
This is
That's
actually
awesome.
a full city with all amenities that you find in a town. Just so you know, you have to go do what you should. And one more.
Mr. Are you still
Yeah,
trying to say anything? You just kind of stopped.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. No. Yeah, no. You're free to anything. Where would y'all like to go in this town? That's what I was
Gotcha.
wondering.
Well, we got some of that loot from the goblins. We should probably go sell it. Unless someone really wants a
All right.
sling, a scimitar, a rusty shield, or some leather armor.
I'll take the sling.
Okay.
I'll pick the shield.
Yeah, I hand them out.
Actually, we can just get a nicer shield.
No, I already handed you the rusty one.
It
That's your
would
shield now.
do. Oh, but it wouldn't do
Go
to
take some
have.
minions.
It wouldn't do to have
All right.
members of such an upstanding and well-to-do band going around with rusty equipment.
Then maybe you should clean it.
Oh, that's
Under
work.
are you tracking party funds?
Sure. Yes.
Plus 25 gold.
Okay.
Just for my starting. Because I just did the 90, bought the entertainment kit, and then a short bow and arrows. So I have plenty of gold laying around.
All right, but yeah, we go and find like a weapon merchant or something, or arms dealer, to sell the stuff we got from the goblins.
Yeah, if
While
got a
you're
couple
there,
houses
pick
in
up a
Battle
normal
Mansion,
person-sized
Black
trench coat.
3 gnomes in a trench
I
coat.
think they already have a couple of those.
Well, just in case.
Who's all going to the local shops and stuff?
I don't see any reason to
Match
split.
numbers split up. Yeah, exactly.
We all go.
We're all going together. The Lollipop Guild is on the move.
Okay. And all right. You notice that the people are still watching you. And as you move through into into the more prominent areas of the city, and you notice when you head towards the local general store where they sell most armor and weapons, that beside it is large set, very nice doors that have like a silver chalice on it. There's a sign above the door that says the silver chalice.
Okay. That's not the store. That's not the doors of the general store.
No, the general store just looks like a regular shop.
Gotcha. Is there anything else about this building that would tell us what the silver chalice is used for?
No, it just has the door is adorned with a intricately carved silver chalice.
Huh.
I wonder if they sell belts.
Yeah, well, I'll enter the general store then.
All right. There's a pudgy man behind the desk. He looks up, he sees the door open, but he's not standing up, so he doesn't see you. He just sees the door open. Here's the little bell. The hell? Then he stands up and looks down and goes, "Oh, hello there.
Hi.
What are you?"
A gnome? What are you?
"Confused."
That's fair. I've got some stuff to sell.
Okay, kid. Okay, kid. What do you got? Let's see what kind of little trinkets you have for me.
Okay. So I just like hop on the counter then, I suppose, and pull out. It's like, all right, here's a suit of leather armor. Here's a suit of leather armor. Here's a suit of leather armor. A scimitar.
Whoa, kid, whoa.
What?
You're not a child, are you?
No, I'm a gnome.
Okay. All right. Let me start this again. Let me start this. You know, if he reaches over, and grabs one of the little things that goes on his eye. Let me check this stuff again. We'll make sure everything is right. And he starts looking through the armor as you give it to him.
Everybody else
Okay.
breaks out in a song and dance explaining what a gnome is.
Okay. Could you not? I'm trying to focus. Could you not? I mean, I like a good ditty as much as the next man, but now's not the time, kids. I'm sorry, little people. Can I say that, little people?
Sure, but we prefer gnomes.
Gnomes. Got it. Tell you by the snazzy hats you're wearing.
Exactly.
He was making a joke, and you were serious, and he's like, "Oh, okay." And
We never kid about a
so
gnome's hat.
I know. He doesn't know that, but I know that. So he goes and he looks through all your stuff, and he goes, "I'll give you 100 gold for the lot of it. It's rusted, you know. There's blood on some of the armor. Got goblin fur on it. You know,
Right, but it's
That's part of the aesthetic.
genuine. It's genuine adventure loot.
yeah. But see, yeah,
150.
but I have to clean it and you know sell it and make a persuasion check.
Can I help?
Yes, you can. Give him. You gonna start? Come on, come on. Yeah, okay, good.
Battle tested vintage
He
gear.
goes. He goes. Oh, all right, fine. 150.
Sweet. Yeah, and I hand over the stuff.
So what are you guys doing in town anyway? Starts taking the stuff and dropping it into the bins for cleaning.
Oh, well, we're traveling musicians.
Missions. Yeah, y'all don't look like the type to be in the chalice. I take it you're gonna play at the grog?
If they'll have us. Oh yeah, we still gotta set up the gig. We came here after we got off the boat just to unload some of this stuff and get some coin.
Yeah. Morgana's got an eye for rarity. She'll probably like y'all.
Cool, thanks. We'll have to look that up. What is the
Yeah.
chalice though? He like thumbs over his shoulder towards like the door. Like it's a real fancy door, but what is it?
He makes the face of, you know, like he smells something nasty. Yeah, the chalice. That's where all the upper crust of society go. Different kind of criminal than what go to the grog. In my opinion.
Sounds boring.
Really is. I don't think they have a single fight there at all. I mean, grog, they get a fight. There's not a day without three, you know. It's a bad day.
Real boring.
All right, see that sounds like a proper bar.
Right. Yeah, it's a studio. Most of the the mayor from the local towns come there, and uh, the royalty of the city go there. You know,
How many towns are around here?
well, in travel time, you got Cotton Town is 2 days. Wheat Town is 4. The island of smart people used to be there, but it's gone. I don't know, like 5 or 6. Within a week's travel.
Good to
In
know.
different directions.
Easy enough to get to them and back.
Well, there's usually ferries, but most people own their own ship if they're going to another town.
Ferries aren't real.
But most people don't travel, and the ones that do have their own ship. Anyway. All right, what is it? What are we doing?
Oh, I was making sure you guys were finished. All right, well,
Yeah,
it was
Mom.
like, all right, well, we're gonna go talk to the grog then. Thanks for your help. Bye.
The
Good job.
the guys. Have fun. Yeah, good job. Good job.
Yeah, I think we head out into the streets looking for the grog.
Well, you know where it is. It's the giant. Used to be
It's the
ship.
eyesore.
Yeah, it's the big eyesore.
Okay.
on the thing.
Missed the name of it before. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we head to the ice.
Frog and go. Yes. All right. As you enter inside the Grog and Go, the air is thick with the smell of salt water, rum, and the occasional burnt offering to Neptune and some other fickle sea god. Lanterns hung along the rafters sway gently, casting flickering shadows on the rough-hewn wooden beams. The floorboards creak underfoot, and the tables are scared from years of brawls, spilled drinks, and heated debates. A massive fireplace dominates one wall where a fire crackles ceaselessly, its glow lighting up the faces of both the hardened soldiers and curious adventurers. The tavern is open to all, but she rules here. Adventurers, traders, mercenaries, and even the Navy can be found nursing their drinks. But they all know the unspoken rule. If you cause trouble, you get thrown overboard. At the bar is a dark-haired woman with tattoos that run up from her hand all the way up her arm and come up her neck. She's wearing a what looks like a white tunic, vest style, long dark hair, and she's wiping the bar down. And she looks up when you walk in, and you notice her eyes widen as she sees you.
Hi.
Well, I live and breathe.
Oh, I hope so.
Tone Toddles. Now, tell me how you managed gnomes. Tell me how you managed to get here. Oh,
He, it was given.
sorry. She waves her hand when you start talking. Wait, sorry. Where are my manners? Forgive me. You just surprised me. Captain Morgana Sable. This is my bar. Used to be my ship, but bad storm. And then in the process, I decided to open a bar. So I've sailed these seas, and I have seen your type before. And
Cool.
I'm just wondering. mm, hmm, what can I do you for, sir?
Well, we're in town, and well, we were wondering if you needed a band, or at least the next couple of days.
Band.
Yeah, we're a traveling band. Music, you know.
She just starts to laugh. I think that will be an exceptional idea.
Wonderful.
I know some patrons who would absolutely enjoy your music.
See, he like, turns to the rest of her. See, guys, I told you we're famous.
Famous.
All right, wonderful. Is there a good place in town to get lodgings?
He looks at you. Tell you what, there's only you make up to probably one good sized person. I have a room I can let you use since you're the performing band. Of course, you will all have to share the room, but it's a normal size room, so it shouldn't be a problem for you, right?
Yeah, it should be fine.
Cool. Finn! She yells out. Little twitchy man in the corner. He comes forward. You notice he passes through the tables, past the other patrons listening, and then he comes up. Yes, Mom? Take these gentlemen to their room. He nods and points. Follow me, sirs.
All right.
And he leads out to a little.
All right. Yeah, and I'll follow him,
Yeah,
giving a
and as
polite
y'all are
nod
walking-
to Grog, or whatever her name was. Sorry, I
And-
missed it.
Morgana. Captain Morgana Saber. The Black Wave. And as y'all are walking, Finn looks at you and goes, how did y'all get here?
Through the front door.
No, you're not supposed to be here. How did your kind get here?
On a boat. How else would you get here?
Looks at you, and shakes his head, goes, okay. You'll see. And then he points out the room and he quickly makes his exit.
Mister, just one quick thing. When you said that he went through the tables, did you just mean like among them, or like incorporeally went through
Yes.
them?
No. He passed. No, he didn't go through the tables. He passed around the tables. Instead of
Okay.
coming straight to you by avoiding the customers, he walked through the customers, to
Right.
make his way to y'all.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to clarify
Specifically
whether or
for
not
the
he was a
customer.
ghost or not. That's all.
No. Not yet. No. No.
All right.
So I mean, I'm about to just stop just dangling the plot thread, hit you with it, I guess that's the only way y'all gonna catch it. So I'll start hitting you with it now.
Can't imagine what it would possibly mean by that.
I mean, I can't be any more obvious the things I want y'all to do, and y'all are just like, no. I'm like, what the fuck? Damn it, just bite the line I'm giving you, damn it!
But you made the mistake of dangling a carrot and not cobbler.
I know. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay.
Gnomes don't
It's
like
just I'm having to
carrots.
improvise more than I planned, But that's okay.
You get used to it, trust me.
Yeah, I've noticed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start planning for more different contingencies. I didn't expect, you know, you to not. Anyway, I did give you an overall goal, so as long as you get to the overall goal, we're still fine.
Right, yeah. We're trying to get to Baltimore.
Baltimore, yes, the home of the Revolutionary. Yes.
All right, yeah. So I guess you like to make sure the room's all set up, and do you guys need to do anything in town?
The room is actually a quaint little area, and it's a quaint little room. You know, it's far nicer than anything you had at Cotton Town.
Yeah, we're moving up in the world.
All right. So as y'all get settled, come back in. You notice that the captain, the lady Morgana, she's talking to someone else at the bar, a sharp dressed man, and she's pointing at your group actually. And he glances over.
We wave.
Hello.
Oh, yay, a new friend. How exciting.
He walks over and he says, "Excuse me, can we speak?"
Sure.
He leads you over to a small area on the table. My name is Mr. Mancini. And I haven't. Are you adventurers or are you just musicians?
We're both.
Good. Because I have a job for you that I need you to look into for.
All right. What's the job?
Recently, a few of our cargo ships have been sunk. With no survivors, no explanation, nothing. We just know that they were there and then they weren't. Wreckage is all we found. I want you to look into this. I want you to find out who's doing it. And now we have some leads of who we think it might be. We think a member of the Gambini family seems to be involved in this.
Why?
Excuse me, why?
Yeah, why do you think
Because,
the guy was involved in it?
well, let's just say our two companies have been rivals for a very long time. And they would relish the chance to see us fall.
Ah, okay.
But I will provide you with whatever you need to facilitate this investigation.
Okay. So that was the only lead you had, was that you think it's the Gambinis?
Yeah, that's the only lead we have. We know where we know where some of the ships went down, where they are, the wreckage that you can observe, but that is the only lead we have. And the only reason we suspect the Gambinis, like I say, we have been feuding for so long that they're clearly the only ones who can invent it.
Alrighty.
Glasses
wait.
at you.
Where are the shipwrecks?
The first one can be found on a small island, 3 days travel from here. You know, it doesn't have a. It's an uninhabited little island.
In the others, or is it just the one ship that got lost?
The others are still at the bottom of the ocean.
I
We
see.
only know one. We only know the wreckage of this. The others soon, because we found the bodies floating there that they sank.
Ah, okay. Well, yeah, we can definitely start looking into this.
Thank you, and I'd like you to keep it discreet. I don't want the Navy to know what's going on, or any of the other families.
Do they know that you've had the shipwrecks?
We haven't told them yet that we've had this trouble, but we know that they spy. They have spies in our organization. We have in theirs, so they probably already know.
Ah, that makes sense. One final question. Where can we find the Gambinis?
Uh, they have a they have a local territory here in the city. It's in the hold on. Forgot where I wrote it down. Oh yeah, it was the Olive Garden.
Makes sense.
I did. I wrote the Olive. That's why I wanted Gilbert here for it, because I wanted y'all to go to the Olive Garden to meet the mobsters.
Yep, the traditional haunt of Italian mobsters, the Olive Garden. Mm-hmm.
I know. I just could not help it.
Wait,
I couldn't help it.
I've seen this play before. We can skip the next couple parts and go right to the McDonald's.
Yeah, but they have auto guns and we want them getting killed. Yeah, but he tells you yeah. But I told you they're doing nothing. Okay. Yeah, y'all are contacted by Mancini. Raphael the Gut Mancini. That's who that is that was talking to you. Right?
All
Everybody here?
Okay, I wasn't sure if he was done. All right, so yep, thank him for the information. And I think we need to go check out the Gambini sector.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
might be a good idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, just to check, in this universe, the Olive Garden is a restaurant?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So they'll go to the local restaurant. He comes up and goes, what do you need, son? What do you need? Oh Lord, what are these people? What are you? Oh Lord,
We're gnomes.
I see that you're gnomes. What can I get you? Fine, gentlemen. She smiles, the waitress. I am Melody. What can I get you?
You still got that breadstick soup salad deal?
Yes, sir. Right this way. She leads you to a small table. You notice that couple of the tables have real finely dressed gentlemen in it that kind of look at you kind of odd when you walk in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But she leads you to a table and sits you down and says, I will be right back.
Okay. Yeah, I just kind of like just look around the restaurant. Like you said, there's some like really nicely dressed people.
Yes, there are some very nice, there's some very nicely dressed gentlemen in here. Some of them sitting alone, some of them in a group. There's a large table with like 5 or 6 gentlemen sitting in the back. They seem to be sitting around another man who sits at the head of the table.
Okay.
All right, so what are you doing? Let's do something.
I couldn't understand what you just said.
What are you doing?
Ah. I believe we're just going to eat a meal while paying attention to the comings and goings to try to get an idea for, is there like back rooms that are being guarded? Is there more to this restaurant than meets the eye? That type of thing. Just doing like a soft recon.
Oh, okay. Give me a perception check. I'll tell you what you can notice with your check. Yeah, that's very well. Okay. Zordon sees
The
the
breadstick
cobbler
reset
done wore off. The cobbler haze done
Yeah.
wore off of him. He can see now. Oh Lord, they all can see. Well, all except Awix. He's done got fascinated by the soup and bread combo that they brought in. Garlic. Him and Gimbal are that garlic bread is some of the best they've ever had.
Mhm.
And but the rest of you, those of you that got higher than 15 or higher, the rest of you can see that the man at the head of the table, he seems to be the one in charge. Every now and again, he'll lean over and he'll say something to one of the other men. That man will get up, walk into the back through the kitchens. You see him go through the doors into the kitchens. A little bit later, the man will come back and sit back down, say something else. Every now and again, he'll glance towards your table, and he'll glance towards your table and whisper something else to his boy, who will again get up and go back and check. Finally, man gets up, walks over. Are you sirs enjoying your meal?
Oh yes, yes. This is
Mhm.
quite excellent. My
Very nice.
compliments to the chef and the owner. Fine establishment.
You're the new entertainment at the Grog and Go, right?
Correct.
Are you going to make this your regular establishment?
Well, we're new in town, so we're trying, probably try a bunch of different places, but this certainly is up there. These are really good breadsticks.
Right. Kind of nods and shuffles back over to the table. You see him lean over and tell the guy, and the guy kind of makes a face and looks at y'all, then smiles, and then whispers back. The guy comes back. But the boss wants to see whoever's in charge of you.
Oh, all right.
Do you have a handler?
He just gets up like he's like, lead on.
He leads you over to the table, and they kind of make room for you to get you at the foot of the table. The man looking down at you. I am I'm Joey Gambini. This is my club. I'm glad to hear you enjoying yourself.
Very much so. It's a very good restaurant.
This pasta is excellent.
Ooh, this is not some place that's normally advertised. How did you come to know of our fine establishment?
Ah, he like taps the side of his nose, like the nose knows. We were walking
The
around,
dome knows
and
knows.
let's just say the smells from your kitchen are delicious.
Rome. Deception check. Shit. Okay, so he buys that. Damn it. He doesn't want to believe it, but the fact that gnomes are working with someone else is kind of silly to even him. So he dismisses it and goes, it's good to have your business. Hopefully, you'll bring more patrons from the bar here. Especially, that Marie. He likes to count.
It was just nods like, oh yeah. I mean, I'm sure we'll talk about it. We're talking with the patrons while we're staying there and all, so I'm sure it'll come up.
Very good, very good. And he kind of waves his hand, dismissing you to send you back to your table.
All right, well, good luck. He just hops down, starts walking back over to his table.
Okay. So y'all gonna continue to watch?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna finish our meal. You know, we'll pay for it. I don't know how much it is, but
The lady tells you that Mr. Mr. Gambini said your first visit was on the house.
Oh hell yeah.
Appreciates your patronage and hopes to see you again.
oh, that's very generous of him. I'm sure he will. And we get up to leave. The building it's in, is it a multi-story building?
Yes. Looks like there's lodging on the second floor.
Aha.
Private lodging for whoever, for the restaurant, you know.
Right,
has
right.
The living quarters above it. For the cooks and shit.
Right, and when we were like looking around the restaurant while we were eating, was there like a back area that was being like guarded so that people couldn't just wander back into the offices type stuff?
You couldn't see it from there because the dining area is separated by the big kitchen. And the only way into the kitchen is a double set of doors in the back.
Gotcha.
That goes into that's where his men kept going back and forth through. So you don't know what's beyond that.
Right. Okay, so now we need to figure out a way to sneak into the kitchens.
Well, we can always put on a show there and have somebody sneak in while the show's going on.
I'm not terribly stealthy, but I'm decently good at sneaking around.
So, is there like like a lot of these kitchens would have like alley access and stuff for receiving deliveries and taking trash and such out.
Yes.
We kind of just look around this section of the city a bit. Like we just wander around, making it very trying to disguise the fact that we're paying, that we're really focused on this one building.
Yeah.
Well,
in the alleyway going down along the sides, there is a guy sitting over there. Give me a perception check. Okay. He is trying very hard to look like he belongs there, but it is clear that he doesn't. You follow what I'm saying? Like he's dressed like a beggar and he is sitting in the alleyway, but it is clear that is not who he is.
Right. Shoulders a bit too broad. A bit too alert looking in the eyes, despite the bottle of booze at his feet that he hasn't touched in the past 20 minutes.
Right.
All right. And Gimbal, it was Gimbal, right? That said he was stealthy?
Decently.
Okay. So, when we're out of sight of that alley, we're gonna like prep Gimbal to go down there and like take a look. So I do know invisibility.
Ooh. I was interrupted a couple times by suspiciously cat-shaped cobblers I thought I saw, but what exactly are we looking for?
So we've been hired by this one Italian-ish sounding family to find out if this other Italian family, who happens to own this particular Olive Garden, has been conspiring to sink the first family's cargo ships. So, we just ate a meal at the restaurant, and the restaurant area looked fine, but his guys kept going back and forth to the kitchen. So there's probably something going on in the kitchen. We took a look around the building, and there's this back alley area with a, person who's very obviously trying to pretend not to be a guard. So he's probably guarding like back alley access to either the kitchen or like an office area back there. And the idea is we send a stealthy person in there invisible to kind of poke around and see if they can't find, say, like an office with a ledger that shows, like an entry for, paying people to like take out a ship or something. Some hard evidence we can give to the first family. Just see what happened.
All right. I should be able to do that.
Okay, with the invisibility help.
But the invisibility would help, but I'm not really great at doing investigations.
What is your stealth?
So that part might +4.
Okay. Does anybody else know invisibility?
No.
What level are we?
I know the opposite of
One.
invisibility.
Okay.
I just have the shadow touched feet, so I know I get invisibility once a day.
I know the opposite of invisibility. I don't think fairy fire is going to help, though.
Okay, does anybody know sleep?
I do.
So we could try putting the guard to sleep.
I mean, I have a +4 stealth and a +2 investigation.
Or we send in Rendella. I mean, I'm kind of going for Plan Rendella at this point.
I say, and if there's any issues with the invisibility, I also have disguise kit and can make myself look, more like a child.
Okay.
Instead of a gnome.
Well, you
The
probably
whole
want to apply
Pomber garb.
Right. You'll probably want to apply the disguise before I make you invisible, because otherwise the mirror will be very hard to use.
I mean, I've gotten by with worse. All right, yeah, I'll disguise myself as a young child. Like a 3-year-old girl. Keep a dagger on me, and then I guess I dump the rest of my kit, so I'm not carrying around a big old backpack of shit. Although I will keep a bag of ball bearings. That should be handy. Okay, and then real quick with invisibility, because it's been a minute since I've done anything like this. If I'm carrying something, it's invisible. If I put it down, it's not.
Right.
If I pick something up so if I dump ball bearings, they would be visible.
Yes. When they hit the ground, they'd be visible. And plus, they would make a sound.
I'm not terribly concerned about the sound. It's just the visibility of the ball bearings.
Yes, they would become visible.
Okay, that's what I want to be sure of. And then if I pick something up, I need to tuck it into a folding of cloth or something like that to make it invisible. Right?
The
Or does it
wording
just
is that
become
anything
invisible?
that you're wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it is on your person.
Oh, so if I pick something up, it becomes invisible because it's on my person now.
Yes, that's my understanding of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So you spend some time disguising Rendella, and then I cast invisibility on him.
Okay. It doesn't. I guess I can't make a roll for invisibility because I can't see invisibility.
No, but I mean, Rendella would still have to make like a stealth check to not be heard.
Yeah. Just makes me invisible. It doesn't make me silent.
and then we send them in.
Okay, well, then roll me the stealth check.
You guys want to load me up with Bardics before I go?
Sure, I'll.
Well,
load
we
up
can give you
one.
one. You can only have one
Each.
at a time.
Gotta beat his passive, right? He's not. Well, he's actually looking. So.
I could send an owl to be a distraction, but that also might.
Be worse. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, an owl's
Alright.
kind of ostentatious.
All right, so I got somebody's Bardic. You guys can decide whose.
Mine.
Okay.
I'll hang on to it. It lasts 10 minutes.
You want to keep that or add the Bardic to it?
I'm keeping that.
Okay. Well, his
He might have been
deception
sipping on that
sucks.
hooch.
No, that's you didn't beat his passive, but you rolled a 20, you didn't beat his passive. That's why I asked you if you wanted to keep it. But he failed his deception to let you know he noticed you. Because you noticed his head snapped towards where you were. Because he didn't see nothing, but he definitely heard something.
Well, then I'll go
And now
around to the other side.
This is the only side.
Well, you said he's sitting in an alley, right?
Well, yeah, but there is no. The alley runs down to a wall. It's an indie. It's an end alley.
It's a dead end. Okay.
There's buildings on the other side, so there's no
Yes.
alley on the other side, right?
Well, then I move away from where he's looking. Because if he's a guard, more than likely he's going to investigate the noise. And if he doesn't, then I'll wait a little bit until he settles back down, like 5 minutes or so, and then go from a different angle.
Okay. Well, he actually didn't move at all. He's just staring at that spot that you were at. Because you're
Yeah.
invisible. He didn't see you move. He's just staring at that spot.
Mhm.
He's listening.
Yeah.
His hand has been slipped inside his cloak.
Yeah, he's looking at the left side where I was. I have moved to the right side and I'm waiting. And then I'm going to move forward again to get past him after some time has passed.
Just give me the roll.
Let me use my Bardic on that one.
All right. He doesn't notice. He's still staring. He's still moving. His eyes are moving around, but it doesn't look like he caught you this time.
So I was able to get past him because he's fixated in the wrong spot.
Yes. You beat
All right.
his passive, so yes.
All right. Well, now that I'm past him, I'm going to take out one ball bearing and throw it back at that first spot that he almost caught me.
All right, that's keeps him focused on that one spot.
All right, now that I'm past him, what do I see? Where's the doors? What's beyond?
There's a door at the very back that looks like it connects that enters the back of the back, but it also has a exit into the building across from it.
So there's two doors.
Yes, there's two doors. There's one on your left and one on your right.
The one that I want and the one that I don't.
Right.
Okay. Well, I go up to the one that I want, and I see if I can open it.
It's locked.
Well, I got time.
Okay. Time for what? You're just gonna sit at the door?
Yep.
For how long? Till it opens?
That or invisibility wears off.
How long is invisibility?
An
An
hour.
hour.
An hour.
All right. I'll do this democratically. Well, not democratically. Like a gamble. Call high or low.
Call high or low?
Call high or low.
High?
Okay, so if it's above 50%, somebody will come out within the hour. If it's not, nobody will. Somebody comes out. About 20 minutes into as you're camped out at this door, the door swings open, and a chubby man with a bag of trash comes walking out. Let's see if he stumbles over you or if you.
I mean, I'm
Did
not
you-
going to be sitting directly on the door. I will
Right.
be sitting just
Well-
off to the side. I'm waiting for somebody to come out. I'm not going to be, putting my nose against the door.
Gotcha.
My goal is
So,
to slip
he
in when
comes
the
out-
door opens.
He comes out. He comes out and turns to toss it into a dumpster there in the back. You notice that the bomb, his head snaps over to the door, gives it a brief nod to the chef. Chef tosses the trash, and I'm assuming you're going inside.
Yep.
Alright.
As soon as he's out that door and clear, like before the door is swung back shut, I am going inside.
Step into the room. It's a typical kitchen, except on the far wall is a staircase. It looks like it goes up and then around the corner.
That's the way I go.
All right. As you get
I
to
mean,
the second,
Just real quick, party check. We wanted to go to the second floor, right?
Well,
This-
we're trying to locate the offices. We don't know if they're upstairs or just like in the back of the kitchen.
In the back room. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, if it looks like kitchen with no other rooms or doors on it, then I'm gonna go for the stairs. If there's no other like a back office to the kitchen,
no, it's just a standard, large kitchen.
all right, to the stairs.
You get up the stairs, and it's built into. There's what looks like 3 rooms, 2 on the left, one on the left, one on the right, and one in the back. Right.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying, right? Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's a
So-
hallway. There's a door on the left, door on the right, and door straight ahead.
Right. And the door straight ahead is a set of double doors, and it's just single doors on the left and right.
All right. Well, if I was a mob boss and I had an office on the second floor of my fancy restaurant, it would most certainly be the double doors. So I go in the door on the left. No, I'm kidding. I go through the double doors.
I mean, okay, if you the door to the left is a bedroom. It's a really nice bedroom, but it's a bedroom nonetheless.
I
Got a
steal the
water
pillow.
bed, and you can have the pillow.
Mission accomplished.
And
We can all go home now.
wait. Oh, wait. Do you actually take the pillow when you go in the bedroom?
Well, yeah, I'm going to use the pillowcase as a backpack.
Roll me a stealth check.
Is there somebody sleeping in here?
Nope. But actually, you move something. So, okay. I remember how the spell works. Yeah, I remember how the spell works. Okay.
I'll be back in a couple minutes.
All right. So in the bedroom, you take the pillow. You notice there's some nice bookshelves and stuff. Or
Just a
not
pillow.
bookshelves, but yeah,
Armoire.
curio. Yeah, those. Yeah, those things.
Place to put clothing. Nice,
Yes.
fancy wardrobe.
Yes.
All right. Well, if nothing untoward happens when I take the pillow, I continue my quest for the office.
Okay. You get to the office doors, and they are locked.
Hmm. What are the doors made out of?
Mahogany.
Ooh, Rachel.
Mahogany.
Yeah, they're
All right.
fancy doors.
Are they solid or do they have glass?
Oh, they have some glass in the kind of, faced high, so you could frosted glass that you could see out but not in, you know?
Mhm.
You could see who's out there, but they can't see through to him, you know?
So my next question is these are double swung doors.
Yes.
So
They swing in.
are yes, are they latched in the center so you could open one of them?
Yes. Yeah, they have well, one door has the little things that stick at the bottom and the top, and
Yep.
then the other door, yeah.
So
Like that.
my main question is there's no bar in the middle. It's the doors can open
No.
all the way.
Yes.
Okay.
It is not a bar door.
So in that case, then I would like to manipulate. I don't have lockpick tools, but I do have a dagger, so I'd like to manipulate the latch by pulling the one door towards me since they swing in, and pushing the latch between the doors in, so I can push the door open past the latch.
Give me a uh give me a acrobatics check. See how
All
dexterous
right.
your fingers are.
Yeah.
Probably could have won away. Acrobatics is flat. Okay. Roll me damage.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not attacking it.
I know, but you just roll me damage, please. Okay. As you wiggle your knife and your dagger in there gently, you twist it the wrong way, and suddenly the latch pops and the door swings up. But it's clear that you fucked the door up.
That's fine. I just wanted to get in.
You can't hide that you haven't been there.
Uh-huh.
Right. This is a large office. It's got a set of couches on opposite sides, black leather, large mahogany desk with a large high back chair, paper stacked on top.
Are there any windows in this room?
Negative.
Okay. Then I will search the room. Oh, are there any pillows on the couches?
No.
Darn it.
Pause. Party outside. I need y'all to roll me a perception check.
Okay.
All right, what are you actively doing at the moment? The other four of you.
Playing tourist around town.
Oh, so you're not even paying attention to the alley or anything.
No,
Right. Yeah. The idea is we want to be nearby, but not paying any obvious attention. So we're just kind of wandering around in the general area of the city.
Okay. That's all I need to know.
You know.
I'm having my owl in the high in the sky, flying around, keeping.
Yeah, but you rolled a 6, so your owl is blind as you are.
Yeah. Good.
All right, okay. Now this was for a reason. It was for a reason. All right, back to so you're on your own. Back to the burglar.
Indeed. I would
Indeed.
like to search the room. Of course, I'm closing the door behind me. I'm not just leaving it open.
Okay, but okay. How are you propping it shut? Broke the latch.
Are there chairs in here?
Yes.
Well, I would like to use one of the chairs against the door handle in the proper fashion to jam the door shut.
Okay. You're still invisible, right?
Yep.
Oh God, I'm just imagining how this works.
Just random chair starts floating across the room and jams the
No,
door.
it
Yep.
no. When it's in
Oh,
your
it
possession,
disappears
it
'cause I-
disappears. So the chair will disappear, move across the room, and then reappear somewhere else, propped against the door. Like the pillow. The pillow was there, then it was gone.
I like my pillow. Anyway, after securing the door, I would like to search the room.
All right, you start. Where do you want to start? There's
The
the
desk.
couches with the main desk. All
The
right.
desk, yeah. I mean,
Give
we're
me
looking for intel, so I don't think the couches are going to yield much in that department.
Give me a. You never know. Give me a investigation check.
$12.
You find a few shipping logs talking about how they've lost a couple of their ships mysteriously. They think the Luciano family is involved. Yeah. With a 12, that's all you find.
I mean, that's enough right there. So yeah, I'll take that, pocket it. Just one of the logs. I don't need all of it.
Excuse me, sir. That rings out in the room from one of the corners. You notice there seems to be a snail on the wall. It's talking to you. What are you looking for?
I don't respond.
Hang on. Pause for a second. I think I need to give y'all some lore about the One Piece world before y'all start wondering what the hell I'm talking about. Snails in this world are used as forms of communication. There are several types of snails. They're like cell phones. they communicate telepathically between each other, and they have radios on them, and people talk to them. There's several types. There's ones that perform video, that take video like cameras. There's some that just record sound. There's some that are handheld that you talk into and they send messages to other places. I realized that when I start describing it, and then I was like, damn, I never told them about transponder snails. That is the
I actually
way.
knew it was a transponder sail. Remember, I'm familiar with One Piece.
Oh, yeah, okay,
However, I
yeah.
still don't respond to it
Yeah,
because I'm invisible.
Right, I know. But I mean, you're invisible, yes, but
The second that I pick up the piece of paper that I need, I put it in my pocket, and
and it
Relinda,
vanishes,
she
yes.
leaves. I have the proof. I have the proof that these two enemies are being pitted against each other by
Mhm.
somebody else. So there's a third party. That's all the
Okay.
evidence that I need is they're saying that it's the other family, so we can bring this back to the other family. So yeah,
Right.
now my goal is to leave. I don't care about the
All right.
smell.
All right. So as the doors swing open, you notice it standing at the other end of as you open the door to come out, you notice that at the end of the hall is the beggar from outside.
Mm-hmm.
And he's looking your way.
Mm-hmm.
And he seems to be wearing some kind of glasses.
Excellent.
You might want to roll initiative. All right, you get to go first.
All right. How long is the hallway?
30 feet.
And the bedroom door that I had gone through previously.
15.
And in that bedroom, were there any windows?
Yes.
All right. I go to that door.
Okie dokie.
I go into that room.
All right.
How far across the room from the door? I've only moved 15 feet to get to the door.
15 feet.
So I have 15 more feet, and then it's the window. If that's the case, then I would like to action dash, and if the bed is between me and the window, jump up on the bed
And
and
jump out
use
the
my
window.
momentum and jump out the window using the pillow to cushion my fall.
Give me a dex check. Oh,
Just flat
acrobatics.
F-
No,
acrobatics. Okay.
Yeah. You're doing some whoop-de-woo shit. Oh my God, you pulled that off. So you go flying through the bedroom, spring up on the bed, do some Captain America type shit through the window, and land on your sheet on the pillow, like like the scene from Cap jumping out the window. In
We use the shield to
in
block the grenade.
yeah, that's what you did. Yeah, that's what you did. You jumped out the window and landed on the shield and got up like and took off.
All right. How much movement do I had after that? Because then, yeah, I'd like to continue just running.
You don't have any. You're done. I took everything you had,
All right.
but it was fun.
Well, that's it for me.
Okay, well, damn, I did not expect that. That was
Why do you think I
surprising.
stole the pillow?
I didn't
It was
know.
either I was going to jump out the window or hide in the trash. One of the two.
Oh, yeah. So the guy runs. You don't see him, but all of a sudden he peeks his head up out of the thing. What the shit? and he throws a dagger at you. That's all he can do because he's not coming after you. It's not that important to him.
All right. How far down am I?
Doesn't matter. It clings off to the side.
Is that all he
They're
does?
true stories. Yeah, that's all. And he's just that's it. That's all he does. So
All right. Well, I go
yeah,
claim his dagger.
bitch, the fuck, man! He's gonna take my shit.
And then I run off.
Because he sees the dagger disappear, and he curses you. You little shit! One day I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna tear your arms off. If you have arms. Damn it. All right, so we're out of
Well,
combat.
Off to find the party.
Where is the party?
They're having a
It's a bakery.
They're playing tourist.
Yeah, we're playing tourists. Have we located a pastry bakery or something like that?
Oh, this poor town.
Yes, actually, there is a cobbler shop that prides itself on the different type of cobbler it makes.
Oh hell
It's
yeah.
called Baskin Robbins. It's got 31 different flavors of cobbler. It's not
We'll
very
take 10 of each.
popular because it's not very popular because a lot of the people like cobbler.
Yeah, and then we walk in and it's like, all right, I'd like one of each.
One.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah, start small.
I figured we'd get 10 of each and bring them on the road.
Oh, we still got
Nope.
a lot to be here.
Plus, cobbler doesn't keep that well.
Well, I didn't think it would last much more than a day with us.
So that's where y'all are going to the cobbler shop.
Yes.
Y'all walk in and he goes, "Ah, you tykes new in town?"
Yep.
Looks around, looks at all of you. Goes, "Now where's your mommy and daddy?"
They died 20 years ago. What are you talking about? This is a cobbler shop, right?
Kid, you got a funny, odd sense of humor. You you got money?
Yes. You have cobbler?
Yeah. I pride myself on having the most cobbler of any shop in the West Blue. But I'm looking to expand. Always trying to make the better flavors.
We'll
How many
take your whole
flavors you got?
stock, invest.
Right now, I am up to 24 flavors. I just came out with a new one. Tangerine persimmon. Not a lot of people like it, though. They say it's too tart. But I'm thinking it'll grow on them.
All right. I'd like one of each.
One of each.
Yes. You have 24 flavors. I'd like one of each, please.
Okay. He looks at y'all. Yeah. 23 amongst the 5 of y'all should be yeah, that should be that's still a lot. You sure you want that much?
Oh, yes.
Yes. And I'll take also the same order.
Wait. What?
Yep.
You want the same order? How many of you want the same order?
The whole party just raises their hands.
Just makes me think of the fucking steak scene from Stargate.
That was a good scene.
Oh, I'll have 3 potato. Oh no, that was just for me.
Says he says, okay. He starts counting you, and he goes, "Well, that'll take me a minute to fill. I don't have all the flavors readily and on hand."
Oh, okay. How long do you need?
Give me a couple hours. I have to get my cooks going. This is a large order. It,
Okay.
are you sure? It's 2 gold piece per flavor. So
That's an expensive gobbler.
I mean, yeah.
Well, I have 15 to add to the pile.
All right, so we're getting
it's
so each of us are getting
already-
24 flavors. There's what, 5 of us?
Yeah.
So
So we
Buck
need
50.
240 gold.
How much do we have?
Party funds we have 175.
I
I can
Under.
throw in another 100.
Under.
Aha.
I got 15.
Yeah, did you add my 15 to that?
No, I did not add your 15s to that yet.
All right, so add the 15s.
Okay.
This shopkeep watches y'all count money in front of him. Y'all are just like, no.
Chip, 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 chip.
Okay, yeah, and I can just cover the remaining 45.
Y'all are all like chip chap, passing money between each other.
Mm-hmm. And then I just hand over like the 240 gold, like this should cover it.
He takes the bag, looks at it, looks down at y'all, and goes, "Okay, yeah." And then he turns around and walks through the doors, telling them to get started on your cobbler.
Excellent.
And then they start bringing it out one at a time. One's different flavors that they have on stock. They start doing it and counting it up.
And we eat all of it.
It takes about an hour for them to get all the flavors from all made for all of you there. And this is a big stack of cobbler, because these cobblers for 2 gold are not small. These are large things of cobbler, like those 10 of things dressing you can buy at Thanksgiving. You know how big those big big metal tins are you can get in stores? That's what the size of the cobblers are.
Somebody put the cart of pies in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. It's a big cart of cobblers. And y'all have got 200 and something. You got 100 and something of them.
Mhm.
A stack taller than y'all.
And this is basically how we're handling that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as they're bringing it out, we're eating it.
So, dragon. What the hell? Some of the employees have stopped bringing food as like near the end, and are just watching agape as y'all dive into pan after pan of this cobbler. The shopkeep, after all the cobbler's been served, he smiles down at you. His people start clearing the trays away. Gentlemen, forgive my earlier rudeness. From now on, your patronage is always accepted here. I would love to be your personal chef. For what you've did today, we don't even have to open the shop tomorrow.
For the entire damn month.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you basically just paid his rent for the next 2 months, and all his expenses, and still had money left over. So he's really excited. And he comes over to you and he gives you a little snail in a little tube. He says, this is the direct line to me. If you ever need cobbler made, just call me. I'll make it right up for you. Of course, at cost, of course.
Of course. But this is great. Thank you. And these
Thank you
cobblers
very
were
well.
delicious.
Yes. And by all means, come back anytime. Just not today.
Of course. We'll have to keep that in mind. This is I think we might end up in a fight over who gets control of this.
That's the only one we have. We've never had anybody ever request one. No one's ever liked our cobbler as much as you fine, upstanding gentlemen. Oh, he's totally kissing your ass now. He
Oh,
is.
yeah. And,
Mhm.
yeah, and we're all just like feeding into it. Just like, yep, yeah, absolutely.
So where do you fine gentlemen reside?
Oh, we're staying at the Gagagrog. Sorry, I can't remember the name of that, and I didn't write it down.
It's yep, that's it.
That's what we did.
Yep. Oh, and his eyes get wide. He goes, "Oh yes, I've heard townspeople speak of you. You're the new band. Yes,
right.
yes. Quite famous, I've heard. Quite famous. Right. The talk of the town.
Well, it's
Even
glad to be
some,
appreciated.
There's even some talk of some high society folk wanting to hear you perform.
Oh, well, that ought to be a sight. See them come down to the Gog.
No, I don't think they would do that. I think they would request that you probably travel to the better side of town and do it. I would assume. But who knows what nobles think.
Strange creatures, those nobles.
Very true. So basically, he just glorifies you and praises your very existence. Often asks you to come back another day, and he will gladly bring his chefs in to cook for you again. At this point now, they're just for another 250 gold. Hell, they'll come in and do it again. I mean, these people are. They're not highfalutin. None of these cities are that expensively rich. Well, that's not true. There are some people that are that expensive, which is why everything is so high. But normal people don't have that. It's kind of like a class system here. You have the poor people, not so poor people, all the way up to the rich people.
Right. Then you got, gnomes coming in with goblin money, just being like, all right, we're buying all the cobblers.
Yeah, that show made that man's day. All right, what's next?
Well, I think after we enjoy our meal of cobbler, if Rindella hasn't shown back up, we'll continue our wanderings until she does.
Well, I showed back up, but the cobbler
got
distracted
side-
us from our mission.
Yeah. I mean, y'all showed back up about the time y'all all discovered the Baskin Robbins.
Our nose
23
drew us there
flavors of
together.
Scout. Yeah,
right,
y'all
yeah.
were all
We all looked at her like the debrief can wait. Cobbler awaits.
Yeah, it's like going. Y'all finally reached heaven. Now you have a personal cobbler delivery service. Because for for a few extra more, he'll deliver it to the restaurant for you, to the bar, the pub for you.
But that eats into the more cobbler fund.
I mean,
Yeah, we can pick it up. It's not that far.
I know, but he's more than happy to do it at cost.
That's all right. We appreciate the offer.
I mean, I am willing to go and help you gentlemen any way I can at cost. Man's got to eat.
Now I'm just imagining we're stranded on a island. Their boat's wrecked. We just call this guy, get a cobbler delivered, and just hitch a ride back with him.
I mean, yeah, that would work. He could do that at cost.
I like this man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I named this man yet. I have to come up with a name for it. The cobbler. The cobbler.
Well,
man.
I mean, if you're going with major restaurant names for your theming, there's a couple choices.
His name is At Cost.
At cost, yeah. That's his name. At cost. Hey, there's Gilbert. He's here.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hey, Gilbert.
Hey, Gilbert.
Good evening. You have missed quite a session, Gilbert. Your gnome companions have secured their own cobbler delivery service. It will deliver cobbler to them anywhere in the world at cost.
Are we still playing?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so far, yes.
Yeah, we just finished up with
I'm
the
just
cobbler
waiting.
Baskin Robbins. And yeah,
Yeah.
then we start asking Rindell, like, all right, what'd you find?
Well, they didn't do it.
Okay.
Here's the proof. I pull out a cobbler out of my pack. That was a snack for later. Then I pull out the letter.
Okay, so the letter is it's an itemized list of ship and crew that they have lost in the same area as the other family. And it's also written on the letter that they suspect that the Luciano family is behind it. They have no proof, but it sounds something like them dirty bastards would do. So it says.
Right. I think we need to go meet with Mr. Mancini again. And so we head back
to the Olive Garden.
No, that was the Gambinis. I'm the Mancini, the guy who gave us the mission.
Right. Oh yeah, he's at the restaurant. Yeah, he's at the place. Yeah.
The other Italian mobster, the one that hired us.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
the one that hired us at the bar. So we go back to the bar.
All right. He has done moved to his own little private corner and table. When he sees y'all come in, he calls you over. Gentlemen, what have you discovered?
Well, I pull out the letter and hand it over. The Gambinis did not do it. They're losing ships too. If you ask me, it looks like a third party is trying to set you and the Gambinis up to fight each other.
Yeah, He doesn't look surprised when you present the evidence, like he had a suspicion. Yeah. It was all too clean, you know? It's all it, you know, if it walks like a duck and talks like a duck, it's probably a fish, you know?
What?
Fish don't walk, they fly.
I mean, if it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, I eat it.
If it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's probably a government drone.
I mean, duck is delicious. Duck is
We're getting sidetracked, gentlemen. So, all right, this is what I want you to do then. I want you to go to the island and check out the wreckage of the last ship that we lost. I want you to go and find out, see what that was.
okay.
You do that.
I mean, we can go to the island and check out the wreckage.
Yes, that's what I want you to do. Yes. Take about a
Sure. We can leave tomorrow. We got a gig tonight with the here at the bar.
It's true. It's very true. We have another gig tonight at the bar. Okay. Am I gonna come up with more stuff?
And he and it was also like and you're arranging travel then for us to get to the island?
He says, yes, I have a ship that will take you the how many days did I say? I forgot what I told you about the different how far it is to
I don't think
unknown island.
you said it was 3 days away.
Yeah, 3 days. Yeah. It's a 3-day trip. They have a ship that's gonna take you out for 3 days. It will give you a communicator when they drop you off, and you will radio them when you are ready to be picked up.
Sounds good.
Oh.
Do
He
you
says,
know
"All right
anything about
then,
this island?
I know that I've sent 2 crews to check it out, and one didn't return, and the second one returned but had no memory of ever going, and could not be persuaded to go back under
It's
threat
one
of
of
violence or
those
tag.
islands. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We're gnomes. We're quite literally built differently.
Kind of eyes you up and down. Kind of afraid to ask.
Cobbler.
Is
The
your,
answer to your question is cobbler.
is your head as big as your hat, or do you just wear an extremely large hat?
No,
I
my
We're
have
very
seen
self-conscious.
I have seen both. I've seen people with extremely large heads. And Don has extremely large head. I was just curious. Forgive me if I am being rude.
it's fine.
And he gets up and he says, "Well, thank you for this information, gentlemen. It alleviates some of my worry, but gives me new ones."
Say you did say that you had some spies that you knew that like the Gambinis were spying on you, right?
Oh, I don't know for a fact, but I'm 90% sure that they have. I mean, I have a spy in their family, so naturally they would have one in mine. That's how this works now.
Awix kind of points to the letter that we gave him. He's like, you might want to arrange for that spy to, and Awix uses air quotes, find your version of that document. That way the Gambinis don't like attack you or something while we're gone.
he nods his head and he says, that is a good idea. I believe I will make that known. And I'll probably make known that I also know that they have lost ships too.
Oh yeah, that also works. Less fun though.
He looks at you like he doesn't want war. Not what he wants.
Right, but you know, he's gonna go like for the obvious diplomatic route instead of the sneaky spy shit. Awix likes the sneaky spy shit more.
Clearly. But so he tells you that he will have a ship prepared. The ship will be ready and at the harbor in the morning. You can pick it up. The captain's name is Bart. His name Captain Bart. He's a freelance captain. He has no affiliation. That means he doesn't hoist his own colors, so he's not a pirate, and he doesn't serve the Navy, so he's just a freelance. He carries small ships. He drives a small ship and does local travel. Okay.
All right. Yep. Makes sense.
Sorry, I have to break down things when I get to them because I don't know if y'all, I don't know.
Right, because you may have someone like me who's never seen or knows anything about One Piece.
Right. Like you were probably confused as hell when I started talking about him. He was being seen, cameras and shit. That. But anyway, okay. Anyway, but yeah, he tells you. He says, and Captain Bart will take you to the island, and he will leave you with some form of communication, and then when you are ready to come back, he'll pick you up and bring you back.
All right. Yep. Sounds good.
Okay. And then he bows and drops a bill, 100 gold bill on the table, and says, "For your drinks tonight," and then turns and leaves.
Yeah, Awix picks it up and he waits for him to be kind. He's like, and he says under his breath, "Drinks, cobbler, this cobbler money."
Yeah, you just got more cobbler money. Yeah. All right, so now you are free for the evening. What do you wish to do?
We probably just get ready for our. Unless people want to do stuff in town, we'll probably just get ready for our performance. Perform. And
Anyone?
I'm cobblered up.
Oh, sorry, I got cut off. I said unless people got stuff they want to do in the city, we're probably just getting ready for our performance. We'll do the performance and then take our long rest.
And so you start your performance, and you notice that tonight there's a few more people there. The owner of the Baskin Robbins is there. You notice that the wino from the alleyway is also there, but he's not dressed like a wino anymore. You almost didn't recognize him at first because he is wearing a suit and tie. But you have a new fan base. Those are your fans. They have come to watch you perform.
Nice.
And you gain shit. You get apparently you didn't have as good a night as you thought you did. You only gained 9 gold pieces for the night. Y'all were too fat and filled up on cobbler to give a good performance. Y'all fed before the thing, and y'all were all fat and just. So it wasn't the greatest performance. You only made 9 gold tonight, but all in all, a good time was had. They either laughed at you or with you. It was all in good fun.
Very cool.
And then you will settle for your long rest. And I know it's early, but I'm gonna call it there because I've run out of y'all didn't take a couple of things that I left dangling for you. I had to smack you over I had to bring the mobsters to you before you got into the quest. I was like, the fuck? What do I have to do?